Playboy Poppy on the tap in. Bend your girl back in. Hit the road, get some back ends, man. Carolina's Playboy. Hey, industry most wanted, man. I done landed on industry most wanted. TampaMystic was good.
Said she wanna ride with me. Come and post up in the trenches, diamond hidden. She ain't thinking about no nigga. Shorty wanna ride with me. Come and kick it with a player. If he bluffing in this bitch, leave him there. Said she wanna ride with me. Come and fuck me in the truck. No hydraulics in this bitch, make it jump. Said she wanna ride with me, ride with me.
Hey, what's going on, man? It is your girl, TampaMystic, and we are live on the Industry's Most Wanted podcast.
Yes, sir.
Big Industry's Most Wanted, not the little one. Tell them.
You the biggest.
The
man.
biggest.
Hey, I'm here. Gotta be the biggest. I'm letting you know.
Nah, facts, man.
I love what you're doing over here, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. It means a lot to me, man. I love what you got going on. When D-Tech hit me up, I was like, oh, bro, come on
now. You know, Tech like that, man. He legendary coming out of Carolina. So anything Tech snap, you know it got to be that. You know what I'm saying?
That is
I done
facts.
heard that from you and 10 other people. So
yes.
It's like,
I've known him for more than a decade. He's a good dude, man, and I know if you working with him, like we family already. That's how it works.
Don't waste no time.
Definitely. Go ahead and give us like a brief introduction of yourself.
Playboy Poppy, coming from North Carolina. I represent both Carolinas. Really just popping it right now. One of the biggest artists coming out. Really just making a name. Got Carolina's Playboy coming September 6th. 13 tracks. You know what I'm saying? So we loading up right now, rolling it out.
I know that's right. You out here working.
I'm telling you.
Well, let's take it back because I want people to understand your journey a little bit, how you got to where you're at. So you're originally from Greenville, North Carolina. Take us back to Lil Playboy Poppy. What was you like growing up out there?
I was just outside running around. You know what I'm saying? Because Greenville ain't had too much to offer, so it's like you really just finding yourself getting into some of everything, trying everything, trying to figure out who you are, what you like. You know what I'm saying? So Greenville's a little crazy. It's really like I ain't gonna say every other city because it's a little bit more country, but inner city wise, you know, I'm from the Trench, so it's like all the hoods around America is really much the same.
Definitely. Yeah, there's every city you go to, there's gonna be some good parts, some not so good parts, somewhere in between, you know. It's all what we
travel is like I get around, it ain't no different. You know what I'm saying? From the people to what they eat, how they talk, you know what I'm saying, their mannerisms, their morals. Ain't no difference.
Absolutely. Let me ask you this, since we're on the subject of traveling, do you feel like as an artist with you traveling and getting to meet new people and different cultures per se and understanding the way people do things does help you as an artist? Yeah,
I think that was one of my biggest things because coming from Carolina, you ain't seeing a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So me being able to see that, it's like it just opened my mind a lot. You know what I'm saying? Opened my mind a lot.
That's important too because I think it will add to the substance that you can put into your music, stuff you talk about.
Yeah, that too. And me, I'm a life rap type of person, so everything I do, anything I go through gonna be in the music. So traveling is one of the things, really traveling and the experience and the moments that come with it. Like we just left what was it, BET Awards, LA, we was out there at least a week, you know what I'm saying?
That's big.
Yeah, memories with my team the whole week, from recording videos to vlogs to meeting people, interviews, et cetera, et cetera. Like that's some of the stuff. It's a lot of people, not my first time, but a lot of people first time in LA, so it's like they gonna be telling their kids them stories, you know what I'm saying?
Memories last a lifetime.
For a fact.
You have to create them, and that's what you're doing on your journey through music.
Right.
About how long ago, I know you've been doing music professionally for about 3.5, 4 years.
Yeah.
But about how long ago did you know that this was something you wanted to start tapping into?
When I made my first song, I was like, I was a star.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just listening to it the other night. I was just reminiscing. You know how you just be up like, man, look how far we came. So I was just reminiscing the other night. But I feel like when I made it, I knew I had it. But I just had to figure out everything that go into it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? What it's going to take to get there. So that might took a little time, but I knew I had it from the start. For a fact.
Was there anybody around you on, your growing up that was doing music?
I had a few uncles and cousins. They had a rap group back in the day. They from Greenville, North Carolina also.
Okay.
But I really wasn't in tune with the music back then. Like I knew they had it, but I ain't even gonna say I was the biggest fan or I actually, knew every word of the song. I just knew they did music. You know what I'm saying? So I could say it's in my family, but
this wasn't necessarily something when you were little. You're like, I'm gonna grow up and be a rapper.
I wanted to be a rapper. I just knew I wanted to take care of my folks. You know what I'm saying? Because coming up in it was like, man, I'm looking around like, this is what we dealing with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And me, I'm the oldest, so I'm like, I'm really putting the ball in my hands. You know what I'm saying? So that's when you trying sports, you trying this, you trying that. Really just all different avenues that you think at the end game, I'll be able to take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I got into the music. It just panned out like, man, I see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know what I'm saying?
How many siblings do you have?
5.
And you're the oldest.
Yeah,
so
for a
you
fact.
do feel like a little weight on your shoulders. Like, I got to make
nah,
sure
for a fact,
everybody's
for a
good.
fact, for a fact.
Does your family live in sporadic places, or are they all kind of in the same area?
All my immediate's in the same area. You know what I'm saying? A town or 2 over, but it ain't too far.
Yeah.
It ain't too far.
That is dope, man. Was your family on board with you when you started doing music?
Yeah, I feel like everybody gonna give you the time. Like they might not be as supportive as you want them, you know what I'm saying? But if they love you, they gonna give you the time of day regardless.
No, that's
Whether
facts.
they feel like you venting or it's just something you trying new. But I feel like when it come to your front door,
Yes.
example, somebody else, you outside, somebody, hey, I seen your son do da-da-da-da. I seen your son on TV doing da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? When they get that big, then they got to respect it. But before that, I feel like they just watching you work. You know what I'm saying?
That is facts. It takes, oftentimes, I think the people, your immediate circle, the longest to get on board.
Yeah, they got to come to their front door. Like, cause it's like, I see your dream. I know what you want to do. But I also know you. I'm around you. You know what I'm saying? I can know you can get it done. But it's like, and then where I'm coming from, ain't nobody ever seen it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a shot in the dark. But they know you can get it done. But it's just all about watching you. You know what I'm saying? People, don't nobody care about the food till it's done.
That is facts, and you're here to change the narrative for your city.
For a fact. Because without me, you wouldn't have heard of Greenwood, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Because Petey Pablo, he from there, but he ain't represented. You know what I'm saying? Like, they think he from a whole nother town.
Facts.
So it's like, when they see me, it's like, that's the savior. He the one that's going to put his on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For a fact.
Definitely. 3.5, 4 years ago, when you started really taking this music journey like seriously, getting your business together, what was that turning point that said, man, let me get my stuff together and make this happen?
The turning point. Let's see. I think it was actually when I met my team. I went down to the Carolina Music Awards. Because coming up in it, I really ain't have a formula or a route, but I just knew the music industry is played behind the scenes. And I knew the corporate side of it and the business side of it is something I wanted to tap into. So I was shooting videos, I'm in the club and all that, but I also wanted to meet the people that be in the building.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I go to the Carolina Music Awards, at least it's outside of my demographic of what I'm used to.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I went there, ended up meeting my manager there, and it was the start of something new.
Let's dive in on that real quick, because that's one of the things that I kind of have an issue with some of the artists is they don't want to get out their network. They don't want to hit these stages and perform.
Nah,
they don't
you
want
got
to
to.
do stuff
You
like
got to.
this.
You got
How
to.
important is it to you to do all that stuff to come up on your journey?
I mean, stars gonna shine.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people might not. Some people don't got to. You know, some people get different alley hoops or just different avenues to take them to the top. But
Right.
For me, it's like I got to keep shining over and over and over and over. When you come in, you got to cut the light on. You know what I'm saying? It's like you walking in the crib. So that's how I look at it.
Man, are you one of the people that really enjoy the journey of this?
Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's like a challenge.
It's a challenge. It's a game. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? The way I read it is a game. And it's like I'm playing chess, not checkers.
Nah,
Yeah,
facts.
they playing with the wrong one.
Nah, facts.
They playing with the wrong one for sure.
And that's how I feel about anything I do. I always try to look at it as a challenge, even if it's easy, because I enjoy the challenge of, leveling up, whether it be your fitness journey or music or whatever it is that you do. You got to stay consistent with it. Definitely. Talk to us about some of the shows you've done.
I done performed at something everywhere. Arena shows. I done sold out down here. I had a Playboy and Friends. It was 2021. 2022.
Here in Atlanta?
Yeah, here
Yeah.
in Atlanta. 250 tickets.
That's dope.
Hard tickets there too.
Congratulations.
Some everywhere. We tearing the South up. That's Tennessee, Texas, Florida.
Yeah.
All around North Carolina. Just killing them for real.
Definitely.
Everywhere.
100%. Talking about, artists and music. I know you did a record with Lil Papa.
Yeah, shout out Lil Papa, shout out CMG.
Shout out to Lil Papa, man. I knew him when he was really
I forgot
Lil
you
Papa.
from Florida. Y'all love him down there. Y'all forgot y'all love Papa.
When he was a jit, I interviewed him years and years and years ago.
crazy.
He was
That's
on the
crazy.
cover of one of my magazines. We have a magazine that we publish, which I got to get you in there too.
Yeah, that's hard.
For
That's
sure,
hard. I
man.
need to cover too.
No, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, I'm
I
with
got
it.
you
I'm
for
with it.
sure.
I'm with
I would
it.
love that. That would be an honor to have you bless the cover for us.
I'm with it.
So tell us about the experience working with him.
It was really through email, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't get to fly down there, but it was he a cool dude. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? When I sent the song through, he sent it right back. Took a little minute to get through with clearances and stuff, but other than that, the city loved it, the people loved it, and that really put Jacksonville on me. They one of my top 10 stream cities now.
Shout out to Duval County, man.
Yeah, for a fact.
Spent a lot of time there with the big OG. We used to do
that's
the
hard.
Diamond Awards out there.
That's hard.
Definitely. He gets back and forth out there. Have you had the opportunity to connect with Bigger yet?
I haven't. But I like what he's doing. I like everything he's doing. He done broke some of the legends. So it's like, you got to know who Bigger is.
We got to invite you out because he and I, once a quarter, we do an event where artists come through and perform. Like, I would
let me know. I'll
come out and be a headliner or something for us. That would be fire. I'd appreciate that. Sure. That'll be dope. We just did his birthday bash last week.
That's all right. What y'all do with it?
A spot downtown called Crazy Atlanta.
Crazy Atlanta.
I know the owner there. So, yeah, it's always.
I know y'all packed it out.
Yeah, it was a whole vibe. Yeah, everybody come support OG. Definitely. I know that outside of music, another business venture that you're looking to pursue or are pursuing is a restaurant owner.
Oh yeah, the Breakfast Bar. It's really like it's like a monument in the city now. When you come, they're gonna let you know for a fact. It's 5 minutes from the hood I grew up in. Breakfast, brunch, soul food. Liable to come see me there. Your favorite celebrity there is the place to be.
Let's talk about it a little more in depth so we can promote it for people who aren't familiar with it. It's called the Breakfast Bar.
The Breakfast Bar, Greenville, North Carolina.
That is hard. What made you decide to come up with the concept behind making it a breakfast bar?
Really, my family been in the restaurants. My great grandma had one, then my aunt had one, so it's like all my family know how to cook.
Yeah.
And,
do you know how to cook?
Yeah, for a fact.
Is he lying?
Come on now, hey, ladies, y'all get in the comments. You know, I'm telling you, after I do what I do, you know, I might chef it up. And I'm telling you, they gonna let you know.
I'm just messing with you. Is breakfast your go-to, or do you cook a little bit of everything? You soul food. Okay, got you.
I'm a soul food, but the bar open 4-5 days a week, really just bringing something to the city that really to the whole 252 area that wasn't there before, like the brunching, the going out, enjoying yourself. You know, I'm all about creating memories, creating the vibe. So that's what the bar gonna give you.
What hours is it open?
7 to 3 on weekdays, 8 to 5 on weekends.
So you can get you a nice brunch up until about 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, go take your nap and pop back outside. I'm telling you, that's what they do.
I know that's right. Are you looking to open multiple locations?
I'm actually looking for one out here.
Please do.
Yeah, I'm actually looking for one down here, and it's a few other spots. So just stay tuned.
Definitely. I know you move back and forth from the area that you're in, which you don't have to necessarily disclose where you're at now. But I know you come out here to Atlanta a lot. How does that help you on your journey moving back and forth out here to the A?
I mean, really just getting in the rooms, meeting people. You know what I'm saying? Creating good relationships, good rapport. Atlanta, one of the spots you got to be. I ain't gonna say you got to be, but you got to tap in with the people here, the culture here, because somewhat run the industry. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to.
Definitely. Do you feel like Playboy Poppy has fully found his sound that you want to present to the world?
Yeah, for a fact. When you hear this tape, you know what I'm saying? It's a tape, but they gonna call it an album by the way it sounds, for a fact. But I feel like I done found it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I done found it. I done learned how to express every emotion I want in the music. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna have a DJ on it, hosting it?
I don't have a DJ hosting it. I don't have.
So what is it? What's separating it from being an album versus it's gonna be a mixtape?
Really just about how many songs and then what the label want to consider it.
Yeah.
About the timing in my career.
Understood.
You know, that's all that is.
Listen, I'm a fan of mixtapes. I was just curious.
Yeah, for a fact.
You know.
But when you hear the music, you'll say, man, this sounds like an album. You know what I'm saying? But it's a mixtape, for a fact.
How many tracks are going to be
13.
on it? 13.
Yeah.
All right, so let's dive into that a little bit so we can promote it some more. Tell everybody one more time the title.
Carolina's Playboy.
Carolina's Playboy.
Yeah, so when you see the billboard start popping up all around North Carolina,
I know that's right.
You're going to know.
You should throw some out here in the A too.
Gotcha.
Yeah, since you're out here a lot, you know what I'm saying? People are familiar with you.
I'm with that. Just tell me the spots.
Downtown is some great spots. You can even get those, it's called Blip, where it's like the electronic billboards. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I dealt with Blip before.
Yeah, so I've had some downtown before, and it got good traction. People were sending me videos of it and stuff.
Yeah,
so definitely.
It's going to bring awareness, if anything.
Absolutely. The 13 tracks that are going to be on the project, did you create all of them specifically for this project? Or you had some in the boat? I was
recording a lot of music.
Yeah.
Nah, actually, whenever I record something, it's coming out.
Yeah.
Like I might have a few songs I'm like, or you know what I'm saying, the label, it may not be the label's favorite, but if I record something, it's coming out. So I really just recorded a bunch of songs. Probably got up to about 30 songs, and it was the hardest to pick out the 13. Like I had an intimate listening session. Everybody was in there arguing back and forth about this song and that song, and I'm glad because I was doing the same thing in my head. Like, man, but that's what you want though. You know
that is facts because you want people that's gonna give you the real deal, their opinion.
Yeah, those are the only people I invited. Like I respected their ear, or I respected their relationship enough for them to be there.
Who are some of the producers you work with?
It's actually this guy named Kyan, young kid out of Greenville, North Carolina. We started working like 2 years ago. But he done did my last 3 projects. He got a lot of good placements. YTB Fat, BLP Kosher. He going crazy too.
Definitely.
But a young kid out of Green, but he only 18. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
He locked in with me.
He produced the entire project?
The whole project.
Wow.
My last 3 projects. So it's like we done built the sound. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a big fan of that too. I like when artists work with, not to say you can't work with other producers, but on a particular project, because to me, it just flows a little bit better.
Yeah, when I first met him, I went to the studio and I had a song that I just had in my notes, but I ain't have it. I ain't had no beat for it. And I seen him making beats. I'm like, hey, bro, you producing? He like, yeah. I'm like, see if you can make a beat for this. And I get to rapping and he started cooking up right there, but it was something crazy. So
That's
like,
crazy.
Man. And then I'm like, bro, how old he was? Like 16 at the time. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go.
Especially at that age.
Yeah.
Facts, most definitely. Yeah, and you want to work with people that are on the rise from your city too. That way you guys can come up together and put a stamp on the city. Do you collab with any other artists in your city?
Yeah, a few other artists in my city, label mates, few cousins, but it isn't like really any artist. If I'm collabing, I'm really showing love, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
And it does make sense because every move you make has to make sense.
Yeah, it got to make sense. It got to make sense.
Some of these artists want to get on your record because they see you got motion, but they don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, and
it don't work like that.
It ain't even. That don't even fit the timing for your career or what we got going on. Like, let me go say it today, and then when I double back, we all have a platform, you know what I'm saying? But until then, bro, it's like, hey, man, don't try to force something that ain't, you know what I'm saying, what it is.
Facts. Do you still have quite a bit of creative control over your music, even though you're...
I got all creative control.
How important is that to you?
I feel like that's the biggest thing, because if I can't be me, then... I can't ensure that the people gonna get a star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm not being myself. Like 100%. I know that person, 100% of myself, that's gonna get the job done.
Right.
Anything else is like, hey man, you tainting the drink now. You like the Kool-Aid before. Now you get me to add this sugar, take this out. I don't know if it's gonna hit the same.
Facts. You are right. And that's the biggest complaint that I hear from artists when I sit down with them, whether signed to a major or even to an independent label, is them losing their creative control. So I think that's something.
But if you one of them artists that I ain't gonna say demands the control, but if your label see it, no, he know what he doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got him this far, or some of your ideas or the ideas that worked or that helped, you know what I'm saying? I believe they'll believe in you.
No, that is facts. So. Tell us about your experience going to the BET Awards. That's huge.
Oh, that was hard. Really growing up. I went to the BET Hip Hop Awards, but this was my first time really well, you know, the Hip Hop Awards, you got like the red carpet, but the BET, the big one, you got the media room.
Yes.
So this was my first time really being able to just tap in with the people I've been seeing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I see them here and there, but I was really able to stop, chop it, you know what I'm saying, meet this person, meet that person, really bridge a lot of gaps at the bigger one. But the BET Awards was really like a great experience, you know, I grew up watching it. Yeah. So being there, it's like, man, you know what I'm saying?
It's a motivation.
It's like a stamp. Yeah, for a fact, it's like a stamp to me. Like, bro, you're doing something right.
Definitely.
And it's only 3-4 years after you just started. You know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely. Because there's some people who's been doing this for a decade or more and haven't had that experience yet.
The older one that, hey, what I do to you, bro? The older one that be mad at me, like, damn, bro. My bad, I ain't even, bro, because they like, bam, bro, how you know what I'm saying? But it's work, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put my head down 2-3 years and been running, so.
Facts. And that's what separates you from all these other artists out here. Going back to what I said earlier, a lot of artists want it, but they don't want to work for it. It don't work like that, man. It's an expensive business.
Yeah.
And it's a hard-working business.
But I always knew, like, just coming up, anything I wanted, I had to work for it.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't matter what it was. So it was like, that's what I had. If that's all the music industry is, I'm going to win. You know, you mix that in with the star I am, it ain't no, you know what I'm saying?
But you appreciate it more, too, when you actually work for it.
Yeah, for a fact.
Like, Bigger always says, free is too expensive. People, not everyone.
The freest money go the fastest.
Exactly. A lot of people don't respect stuff that they didn't have to work for. You know what I'm saying? When it's just handed to them. But when you work hard for it, you're like, man, I put some blood, sweat, and tears in.
Where my check at?
Cut the check.
Where's my check? Like, nah, for a fact.
I know you had music that hit the charts. Talk to us about that.
Okay, cool. It broke top 40 media base.
Man, that's dope.
Shout out DJ Self, 105, that's up in New York. Okay, cool. It's killing them. It's still going crazy. I really wanted to put it like, bro, we can't sneak this on the album, on the tape. Like, let's keep giving it to them. But yeah, okay, cool. One of them songs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One of them songs. Shout out YSB. Yeah, we murdered it.
So DJ Self was a part of that situation to help you break the record?
Yeah, shout out Self. Yep. New York's one of my top streaming cities now because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it. When it hit top 40 on media based on watching the Shazams, 5,000, 6,000. I'm like, man, it's really going crazy.
New York should be showing love, slick, and people be sleep on it, I think, that are from down south. I got my radio career started in New York. I worked with DJ Clue for 3 years. That's how I got
New York, you just got to have it.
No, that's facts.
Nah, you can't be out there faking. Like, they know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even if they don't know, they're going to try to know, and they're going to try to call you. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, you got to be that one. So it's like,
have you worked with any artists from up there?
In New York, shout out 22 G's. That's my dog, but we ain't worked with no artists yet.
Yeah.
That's really like a personal relationship. Nah, not in New York artists.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
shout out to all on working though. You know what I'm saying?
So what else you got in the works? I know you got this project on the way.
Mm-hmm.
What about music videos?
I got like 4 videos already shot.
So they're in the vault waiting to be released.
Waiting to be dropped. Yeah, I should be looking at them like, bro, when can I drop? Like, oh my God, I know I'm about to shock the world.
Are they videos for songs that are going to be on the mixtape?
Yeah, all songs going to be on the tape.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 4. I probably shoot about, I'm going to shoot all of them, whether it's an official video or visualizing, you know what I'm saying? Cutting up some content like today. But at least 10 official videos.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to feed it to them, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to just keep running.
That's what you got to do.
Catch up to it.
We're in a content era. You got to just constantly put content out there to keep up because this social media, boy, it'll
get you.
It'll will.
You, especially you looking at this and looking at that. You'll be thrown off your track. But if you got a plan that work for you, I say stick with it. You know what I'm saying?
What's keeping Playboy Poppy focused? Because this business has a lot of distractions.
Right. I see the light in the tunnel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The closer I get, it's like, man, I done fumbled in life before, so I feel like they're my second chance. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that be. Definitely.
Drop a gem on us. What's something you live by, stand by that other people need to know?
Live the life you imagine. Yeah, that's how I got here. Like whatever you want to do, whatever you wake up and want to be, you can do that. The only thing stopping you is you. You know what I'm saying? And when I heard that, as a kid, it's like it unlocked something. I'm like, what do he mean? Live the life you imagine. But when I started thinking about it, it's like, man, I really can. You know what I'm saying? Even if you living in the trench right now, you want to think in your head, I'm in a mansion, I'm about to sit back and plan my business plan out. Hey, man, close the blinds, put your big TV, go get a projector, however you want to set it up, bro, and do that. You know what I'm saying? And keep doing that 5-10 years from now, it's manifestation. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
that's
live the life
facts.
you imagine until it happens.
I love that.
No, for a fact.
I'm big on manifestation. I feel like, do you write stuff down?
Not like I used to.
In your head?
Yeah, in my head for a fact. In my head, and I give it up to big God.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I keep speaking it. And then, like, I put it down Instagram video, that shit forever. So I might repost it, might go back and look at it. So it ain't writing it down, but it's still down. No,
that is facts. Absolutely. We had to document everything. And like you said, you can go back. I feel like the only time we should ever look back is to see how far we come, right?
Facts.
Definitely.
That was hard. Yeah.
That's a bar
hard.
right there.
Yeah, for a fact.
And Bigger always talks about, I always like to quote Bigger because that's my business partner, my best friend, but he talks about stop pointing the finger and start pointing the thumb. Take that accountability.
That's the only way you can get anywhere.
Nah, for real, because people want to blame everybody else why stuff don't work out for them.
Nah, when I jumped in it, I knew, it's up to me. I'm gonna make it. If it's up to me.
Nah, facts, and it is.
That's what I know. So it's like, if it's up to me, I know what to do.
110%.
Yeah, I know I get with it.
Fast forward 5 years, where are we gonna catch you at?
Winning the Grammy.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
What's your Grammy speech gonna be?
I want to thank God, Carolina, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all being with me, my core fan base. Appreciate y'all being with me. Everybody that doubted me, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that believed in me, I love you. Hey, I came from Grams to Grammys. I'm going to walk off the stage. And like, hey, call him.
Peace out. I love that. But you have to, hey, listen, you got to practice that because it is going to happen.
I be sitting back thinking like, man, that same question you asked me right now, I probably done said it 100 different ways.
Yeah.
It's like when I get up there, you never really know what you're going to say, but I know it's going to be from the heart, and I know whoever's sitting out there going to feel it.
Facts, because if you go up there with something scripted per se, it's not going to work out. You're going to forget it on the spot. You just have to, like you said, let it flow from the heart.
Yeah, folks could jail on the script.
Definitely. Are you a father?
I am. I just had a son a year and a half ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah, for a fact.
Big boy, big boy.
Hold on, the camera can't see, but yeah.
Oh,
for a fact.
That's your legacy right there.
That's what I know.
Let's talk about it.
He a junior too.
He a junior.
Yeah.
He a little playboy.
telling you, Playboy Junior. Y'all go add him on Instagram. Y'all go find him. Playboy Junior boy, add my son.
How did fatherhood change your life?
It really just made me lock in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And me and my father relationship always been rocky, so it's like, man, I really got a chance to do it the right way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And a kid, it just give you a different love. You know what I'm saying? It's a different feeling in your heart you ain't never felt before. It don't matter what relationship, what accomplishment, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So it just keep me focused, motivated.
Absolutely.
I was going hard before, but that made me like, man, you really got to go hard.
It's bigger than you now.
It was way bigger.
Way bigger.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
4 generations under me, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to, granddad did it, you know what I'm saying? That's why we living like this.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Do you have any family out here in the A?
I got a few. Actually, I do got I think I got an aunt out here, a cousin out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Just mostly
Some
business
distant
relationships
family.
and stuff that you
business
built?
relationships, a few folks I done met different places that's from here that don't move back here. But I got a few folks that's real Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
yeah, I mess with they.
Ever any thoughts of ever transitioning
Moving
out here? Yeah.
I actually was a few years ago. Then the bar took off. So it's like, that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it's hands on, but I got to be somewhat close to it that I could just facilitate and watch over, see what's going on. But yeah, I was just gonna move out here. You know what I'm saying?
Trust me, I understand when
I
you
was
are.
finna get up and go. I was sitting back thinking like, man,
Should I make this move?
what should I? You know what I'm saying?
But if you got people back home that you can put in position that you trust to run that one, then that will give you the opportunity to come out here to the A and open your second one
for a fact.
location.
And after the time, you know what I'm saying, going through, I feel like it's like that now. So you never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Never know.
What would you say out of all the records that you've put out there is the one that gained you the most attention?
Most attention, we would say, Bite Debate started it off. You know what I'm saying? After Bite Debate, it was Dark Side. That went crazy too, like OK Cool did. But then OK Cool just killed him. You know what I'm saying? OK Cool just killed him. For a fact. OK Cool let you know, because my voice is so distinct. So when you hearing it everywhere, it's like, who is that? You know what I'm saying? Who is that? And then when people figure out who it is, like, I like him.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's key right there. You want to stand out. You ain't trying to fit in.
nah, no way. No way.
Out of all the records that you released, which is the most personal record for you?
I got this record on the tape called Cry. You know what I'm saying? I recorded it and I sent it to my manager. He like, man, that's what did he text back? He like, man, what's the name of that song, bro? The DMX song. Yeah, I sent him. He like, bro, that's your slipping. I'm like, what you mean? Because, I'm a little bit younger. I'm only 26. Well, I'll be 26 at the end of this year. So I'm like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? Slipping. So I go listen to the song, and I'm like, man, that song had me stuck for like 3 days. I'm just listening to it, like,
it's
you know
deep.
what I'm saying? For a fact. But then when I go back and listen to my songs, I can see why he said that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Cry is one of the most vulnerable. But my music is vulnerable, so, you know what I'm saying? You never know who will say which song is which, but to me, I feel like Cry. Yeah.
Where were you at mentally when you put that record together?
It was one of them 4 a.m., 5 a.m. mornings in the studio.
Yeah.
It's me and my engineer. I done got to the point I don't really like recording with a lot of people around. I go in there, take my shoes off. I be in that home, bro. You good? Like, you know what I'm saying? We in that chopping. After that, we just lock in. So I'm just sitting in there, really just venting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I done learned how to turn my emotions to a hit. So it's like, that was the unlocking factor to it all. You know what I'm saying? So.
It's the best way to put your emotions through your music.
For a fact.
Because we try to do it in other ways, it can wind us up in an ugly situation, right?
Yeah, but I done learned how to communicate. So that's
So
what helped
important.
me. Yeah, that's what helped me with the music. So it's like, if I know how to communicate to you, I know how to communicate to the world.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
And reflecting back on you now being a father, one of the main things that you have to focus on is being more proactive rather than reactive in life.
For a fact.
That's going to prevent you.
You setting an example. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And they're going to follow whatever you do.
Definitely. Are you a writer? Like, I'm talking pen to paper or putting it on your phone, or you punch in?
You could tell when I write, and it's not. I got a few tracks on this last tape where they were like, bro, you wrote crazy on this. I'm like, bro, that was off the off the heart. I ain't even gonna say off the head, cause I just be speaking from the heart. But yeah, I write sometimes. It depends on the beat.
Got you.
Depends on the beat.
Understood. Yeah. Are you going to be doing any release events or premieres for the upcoming project?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a release party back in my city.
Yeah.
Do a few other things. We got a few events lined out where we fly out, go out to Top Golf with the DJs in the city, little stuff like that. So we got a few of those lined up. Not really no big You know what I'm saying? Release events.
Definitely. Shout out to DJ D-Tech, man.
Yeah, shout out Tech.
That's the homie. How did you guys link up, besides being from the same area?
Tech actually was already in tune with the label that I ended up signing to, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So when I got with them, it's like, all right, I'm like the new kid, you know what I'm saying? They already had an artist. So it's like Tech had to watch and see what I was going to do, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't one of them guys that's going to be like, hey, bro, hey, I'm about to be this. Hey, hey, you looking. I'm going to just keep going, you know what I'm saying? So I done ran further enough when Tech was like, hey, y'all going too far now, hold on. hey, now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, bro, I ain't went nowhere right here, I'm waiting on you. So soon, time was right, you know what I'm saying? Tech came in the picture. But he always been around, you know what I'm saying? Our relationship just got stronger.
That's dope. And that's why people are going to continue to resonate and want to rock with you because, like you said, you're not out here like, hey, look at me. You're just working.
I'm just going. If you're going to look like, nah, that boy, you know what I'm saying? You're going to nod your head at the least.
Facts. Another quote that Bigger says, a buzz is like pregnancy. It's going to show.
It's going to show.
It's going to show.
Wherever you at.
Yeah, you don't have to.
South by Southwest. They play what? You know what I'm saying? I'm 20 hours away from the crib. I'm like, man. Let go, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, I go out to LA, the same thing happened. A little girl run up, hey, it's my birthday, you such and such, right? Yeah.
That's
you
love.
talk on my Instagram? I'm like, well, I'm from North Carolina. Like, I'm in Los Angeles, California. She with a whole group of friends. I'm like, man, this is crazy.
That's what you're doing it for.
Show you how big the world is, but how small social media make it.
That's facts. Absolutely. How many times you been to South by Southwest? That's your first time.
I didn't want to go till I was that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a realist. Like, I ain't gonna go my first year out there and I'm just, I just want everything to make sense. And I feel like when the buzz was big enough and I would headline and let go.
Right, because you don't want to go and just be another artist in the crowd.
Nah, I feel like a lot of that can hinder you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that can hinder you. People see your face regular too many times. Hey, boy, you not, you know what I'm saying? Like, just pop out when you're there.
That is facts. It will water you down.
It'll water you down. I done seen a lot of people fall out the way.
They're like, we don't have to book him. He gonna show up anyway.
I wasn't even gonna let y'all know, but I could be a lot of y'all manager, bro. Hey, just stay out the way, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of different ways you can get out your message that you're trying to get out instead of being in their face pandering.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
I could tell that you really got a lot of good business sense about this industry, and that's important because whatever industry that you're in, you have to understand it.
You gotta know, and I appreciate that because I take pride in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely doing your thing, bro. I appreciate you being here today. I know you got a long, busy day ahead of you. You out here working.
But I had to pull up on the industry's most wanted.
Because you are the industry's
most wanted. I'm just letting y'all know, man. I'm just letting you know now, man. Like, feel me?
That's going to be the last thing I'm actually going to ask you. But before we get into that, tell everybody where they can keep up with the movement.
It's Playboy with a Y _Poppy, P-O-P-P-Y on Instagram. Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Playboy Poppy straight through. The music, Playboy Poppy, everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Yep. I know you got a lot of people that love you, support you.
For a fact. I love y'all too.
Give them some thanks, man. Who do you want to shout out to?
My team, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that play a part, whether you the A&R, my manager, videographer, security, the day-to-day, everybody, my family, you know what I'm saying? My mama, of course, big God, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just playing a part. The fans, the supporters just keeping me going. Everybody just playing a part.
You forgot one person, you. Shout out to you, bro.
Oh, yeah, you know I'm going to do what I got to do anyway. Yeah, I'm going to do all that later. That's when I'm going to do the Grammy speech. Shout out to me.
Facts.
In the end, thank all y'all, but shout out to me because y'all don't know how hard it is. We make it look easy, but it's a hard industry. People don't know.
Facts. You're right. And that's why it's oversaturated because artists like yourself who know what you're doing and you study the business, you make it look real easy so it feels everybody else tries to jump on board.
Too. How Poppy get there? I could do that too. No,
facts.
Boy, you don't know. But I love to see him try. You know what I'm saying? I love to see him try.
They come and go quick.
And if I like you, I help you out. I'll let you know. Nah, look, bro, you running the circles, bro. Or nah, I don't think you should. But hey, bro, you think you that? Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I won't save you when you're drowning.
Who you got with you today?
Shout out the team, all the people I just named, you know what I'm saying? So shout out the label. I got my security, videographer, my manager. We just rolling. I
love it.
Yep.
That's the most important thing is having that good team, bro.
You gotta have a team with you. They get hard. Like
100%. My last question, where we at? Big Industry's most wanted, not the little one.
Hey, you rocking with TampaMystic, you rocking with me, man. You rocking with me, you rocking with P. He's the biggest player.
That's what I'm talking about. My last question for you
What's up?
What makes you the industry's most wanted?
I'm the one they talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm still independent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm the one they trying to get. When it comes to the industry, the culture, I feel like my impact just gonna be left. Cause all my music is emotion provoking. You'll be listening 20 years from now, telling your son, "Hey, I might can't get to you, but listen to this song."
Man,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's
I feel like
facts. I appreciate you being here today.
Nah, I appreciate you having me.
Give me some love, man.
Oh yeah, for a fact. I appreciate you having me.
We up out of here,
this
y'all.
This cup too, the pimp. Hey, this is P. I need me one of these. This is
That's my pimp cup for sure.
It's all right.
I've had that cup for at least 12 years.
Yeah, I need one. Sit up on the mountain.
Some girl from Chicago reached out to me on, I want to say it was Facebook back then. We were friends by way of other people, and she made it and sent it to me. I was like, man, that thing gonna be with me forever.
Forever. You gotta keep it. You gotta keep it.
Facts.
You gotta autograph it. You gotta autograph it.
Oh, that's a good idea. I never thought about that.
You gotta autograph it down here, then it just be your piece, and then you leave it to your kids.
It'll be in a museum one day.
Yeah, for a fact. $1 million piece. Don't play with it.
Don't play with her.
Shorty come and ride with me, ride with me. She told me slutter in the truck, she so sexy. She want a Birkin just to show off on her best. Trench nigga, I love a thick bitch like Jiffy. Just went shopping, she want Pandora and Tiff. I used to trap it all my whole shit, ain't think about no old shit. Fuck her till she scream, oh shit, nigga. Why they mad at me? I know she play my shit when she brag on me. Louis store, I put it on in the store, still got that tag on me, nigga. Classy bitch, she throw that ass back like sexy red. I'm in the mood, you in the mood, babe. Tell me where you at, that's your friend, I like her too, babe. She kinda thick, I'm out the shroom, babe. Come here, while I grab you by your
Said she wanna ride with me. Come and post up in the trenches, diamond hidden. She ain't thinking about no nigga. Shorty wanna ride with me. Come and kick it with a player. If he bluffing in this bitch, leave him there. Said she wanna ride with me. Come and fuck me in the truck. No hydraulics in this bitch, make it jump. Said she wanna ride with me, ride with me. Shorty come and ride with me, ride with me. Said she wanna ride with me. Come and fuck me in the truck. No hydraulics in this bitch, make it jump. Said she wanna ride with me. I told her come and ride with me.
Yeah, hey, who your friend you got with you? I see her peeking, she ain't speaking up. It's the biggest player, you know, I'ma let them know. I'm telling you, both of y'all come and ride with me, hop in. Let go.